Forward, a 6'7" sophomore from Berkeley.
Monte Allen Johnson, redshirt freshman, Flint, Michigan.
Abdoulaye Fall, sophomore, Dakar, Senegal.
William Casey, sophomore, Paris, France.
Trenton Walters, sophomore, Frisco, Texas.
Jamal Intizami, sophomore, Berlin, Germany.
Matchup, Indian Hills comes in ranked number 10, and the Golden Eagles come in ranked number 16. But this team from Colorado is unbeaten on the year.
Slice it, slice it.
Warriors come out as always in the man-to-man, and that's going to be a turnover on the Spartans. Trenton Walters brings it over for the Warriors. Intizami, Will Casey, Abdoulaye Fall, and Alan Johnson in the starting lineup for the Warriors. Were led in scoring by Will Casey. Casey gets 17 and a half a ball game. Spartans in a man-to-man. Alan Johnson to Intizami. Shot clock's at 7. Now Alan Johnson spins on the baseline, floats it, wouldn't go, and rebound coming out of there with it is number 32, Mason Mickelson. Spartans swinging around the perimeter. And now into the lane. Three-pointer on the way is off the front of the iron. No good. Second chance here for the Spartans. That one is too strong. And the rebound is grabbed by Will Casey. We are courtside tonight, right at the scorer's table. Will Casey into the lane. Hey, a little fancy basketball for Will Casey. Shoots it with the left hand going to the right side, and the Warriors are on the board. Casey, the leading scorer for Indian Hills, is the first to find the net tonight. Easy little backdoor cut and basket there. Cole Johnson evens it up. I always love the backdoor cut in basketball. It can create some easy baskets for you, kind of that Princeton play. Abdoulaye Fall. Now we work it around the perimeter. Casey for three. Too strong. Rebound Intizami. Gives it up to Walters, and now three-pointer coming here is off the mark. And here come the Spartans. Behind a back pass. It's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be Warrior basketball. Nice arena here. Their big board, they have some technical issues they're working on, so they don't have the player points up there. But we do have some live stats, so we'll be getting you as much information as we can. 2 turnovers on the Spartans as they turned it over the last time down the floor. Walters to Casey. Casey, a little shimmy shake into the lane. Got to go back to Trenton Walters in the corner. Shot clock's at 8. He's trying to find some room here. Now Will Casey's going to have to, well, maybe should have shot it. Gives it up to Alan Johnson, and basket went in, but I think it's going to be on the floor. So no basket. There we go. The foul went on Tyler Christensen. That is his first and the first team foul on the Spartans. Walters, yes sir, a Morgan's Corner three-pointer for Trenton Walters. He knocks it down. And the Warrior lead, I believe, is 5-2.
They should have 5. They should have 5, not 7.
Ball's on the floor. I think we're going to have a jump ball coming. Coach Cruikshank wants him to get the scoreboard up on the foul. So no points were awarded to Alan Johnson on that shot where he was fouled on the way in. Right now, Walters with the three-pointer and Will Casey with the two-pointer is where we stand in scoring for Indian Hills. Abdoulaye Fall swings it to Will Casey. Walters to Intizami. 16:41 on your game clock. Alan Johnson into the lane. Intizami's going to try three. Yes, sir. Jamal Intizami knocks down the three-pointer. And he showed us last game he's not afraid to take it. He's got a nice stroke. And he knocks that one down. And now it's an 8-2 ball game in favor of the Warriors. Now, the one thing about setting floor side, you sometimes get obstructed by the coaches. Stolen away by Trenton Walters. He's on his way to the bucket. Backhanded layup is good, and the Warriors lead is 10-2. And a timeout coming here for Coach Cruikshank as he wants to talk about it. Indian Hills off and running in the early goings, leading it 10-2. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS. Indian Hills with an early 10-2 lead over Colorado Northwestern. The Spartans came in at 5-0 on the year. Defeated Mesa out of Arizona the last time out. And we're going to have a foul coming here on Abdullah Fall. That is his first and the first rules infraction on Indian Hills. Nation and Costello will trot out for the Warriors. And we're going to shout out here. Pastor Phil Griffith tuned in tonight. Austin Forbes, Tammy Paris, my dad, my Uncle Delbert tuned in. That's a foul. Might have bailed him out there.
Tuck it in, Santi. Tuck it in.
But, that's going to be on Abdullah. That'll be his second, so he'll likely have to come out, unfortunately. They're going to check in Santiago Casarin. Coach for Indian Hills. Hope you're doing well, Coach Lang. Titus and I were just talking about trying to remember where you were at these days. So if you're still watching, let us know what's going on with you. Warrior fans would love to know, I'm sure. Lisa Van Clavern tuned in. Steve Allison tuned in. Welcome in, everybody. Costello to Caden Nation. That one is too strong and grabbed out of there by Cole Johnson. Tomorrow night, it'll be 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, taking on the College of Southern Idaho. That one is on the money. Three-pointer from the corner for number 20. Mitch Jepson knocked that one down. And they shoot it 43.5% from three-point land, so they can let it rip. Now, we'd like to believe they haven't played anybody that plays as good a defense as we do, but they've got some shooters. Walters with a little shimmy shake, found a crease, got to the hoop, and couldn't get it up over the rim. Rebound out of there by Arthur Videra out of Brazil, and he gave it up to Cole Johnson. 10-5 Warriors. Johnson spins in the lane. And now kicks it out to the wing. Swatted out of there by Caden Nation. He checked the list and you weren't on it. Costello. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for Mason Costello, the young man out of Waukee, Iowa. Let's see him go off for 15 to 20 tonight. That'd be fun. 13-5, Warriors have the lead. Three-pointer from the wing is too strong, and out of there with it is Perkins, who's checked in for Indian Hills. That's going to be a blocking foul. Quentin Perkins. Number 4, Zevin Gadsden. Mason Costello. And look out there, Warrior fans. The ball is in the hands of DeShagas. For the first time all year, the big fella, J.B. DeShagas. What a sight. It's been back and forth on whether or not we thought we were going to see him. And there he is, making his Warrior debut. We're going to have our under 14 media timeout. 13-5, Warriors in the lead here. The College of Southern Idaho in the beautiful city of Twin Falls, Idaho. Population right around 55,000, but in the metro area there's about 110. DeShagas back out there, number 14 for the Warriors. His first appearance of the season for Indian Hills. Swats that one, and he'll get another chance for a swat here. Maybe no, they turn it over. Caden Nation comes away with it. Gadsden to Costello through his hands, unable to save it. That'll be a turnover on Indian Hills. So that was the 6th turnover now for the Spartans, and that is the first turnover of the ball game for Indian Hills. Warriors lead at 13-5, 13:32 to go. That one is off the mark. Knocked out of bounds. Warrior basketball. João DeShagas out of Brazil. 6'10", redshirt sophomore. Western Arizona last year, working on the high screen. Costello to Gadsden. Now down here to Perkins. Perkins to Costello. Costello, yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer. I'm telling you, I don't know why. I'm just feeling it. Costello's going for 15-plus tonight, Titus. That's where I'm setting the under-over. You taking the over or the under? Titus is taking the over. What are you taking? Over or under on Costello tonight is at 15. Double dribble. That'll be a turnover on the Spartans. And they're in Rangeley, right on the Utah border. And they will play here. The next 5 games they play will be here. They'll co-host a classic. Great opportunity. They're a Division I school, so it's a good game for teams to have on their schedule. To the corner. Costello. No good. That ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Indian Hills. Gadsden, Nation, Allen Johnson, and Costello on the floor for Indian Hills. What a matchup. Darren Carson, Kevin Cochran on the call there. Jimmy Ott, Owen Sinnott working that one. DeShagas, the big fella. That's going to be offensive. Got his arm up on his shoulder. I could see it. Was hoping maybe he'd let it go. 16-5 lead. Intozami checks back in for the Warriors. Intozami with 3 points in the ball game. Knocked down that three-pointer. And there's another turnover on the Spartans. 16-5 now, the Warriors, and they're mounting up. 8 turnovers now on Colorado Northwestern. They average 17 a ball game. Indian Hills averages 13. We turned it over just 7 times last time out. Costello to Gadsden. Colorado Northwestern has been in demand pretty much the whole game. Caden Nation. Yes, sir. Caden Nation knocks down the Morgan's corner three-pointer, and it's a 19-5 lead in favor of the Warriors. Bob and Gail and John watching and cheering on the Warriors from Clearwater, Florida. Tammy Hartley. The Hartleys watching from Iowa City. Shabin, Gotta Have Faith Hanks tuned in. Brad and Darla Francis tuned in Eddyville. Rattled wouldn't go. Jamal's mom is watching from Berlin. So nice crowd tuned in to Warrior basketball tonight from the College of Southern Idaho, home of the Golden Eagles. That one goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Spartans.
Substitution number 3, Elijah Kersey. Checking in for the Warriors, number 1, William Casey.
Will Casey checking in. Elijah Kersey checks in for them. And that one is good. Good take to the bucket there.
Jamar Tong.
And it's 19-7. Up top is Allen Johnson. He averages 6.5 a ball game. Goes into the lane, stops, floats it up. No good. He wanted to foul. He's not going to get it.
Spartan substitution is number 22, Tyler Christensen.
That last basket for them, I believe, was Jameer Todd that put that one in. Tayshaun Bridges trying to check in for the Warriors. Unfortunately, didn't get himself down there quick enough on that one. He was a hollering, but he didn't quite get in the ball game. Almost a travel, but he was able to get rid of it. In the corner, pulling up, and got it to stay on the rim and go is Cole Johnson, number 2, who put it in for the Spartans, and we've got a 10-point ball game. Three-pointer, Costello off the mark. Johnson into the lane, stops, kicks it out. And a slam there for number 32, Mason Mickelson. He averages 6 a ball game. Young man out of Pocatello, Idaho. Slams that one in, and it's 19-11 Indian Hills with 9:45 to go. Butch and Pauline Carruthers watching from home tonight. Will Casey Just the 2 points in the ball game. Perkins, yes, sir. Excuse me, Gadsden. Zevin Gadsden knocks down the Morgan's Corner three-pointer for the Warriors, and it's 22-11. Will Casey out of there with the rebound. Here come the Warriors. Casey going to stop, stutter through traffic, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Colorado personal foul number
11-point Warrior lead. Casey will go to the line, where Will is a 59.5% free throw shooter on the season.
at the line for Indian Hills, number 1, William Casey for 2.
And Casey gets the first. Trina Walters tuned in. Let's go Warriors. Welcome in, everybody. Love to see those comments come across, and love to be able to bring you the action from the College of Southern Idaho. Nobody. So Will Casey got them both, and Will now has 4 in the ball game, and the Warrior lead is 13. Another turnover on the Spartans. Tayshawn Bridges comes out of there with it. Back to Gadsden. Gadsden trying to leave it for Intizami. He does. Jamal goes up and under the bucket, and no good. Contact there, but no foul. Johnson, three-pointer, is off the mark. Rebound, Will Casey. Casey kicks it out. Three-pointer, Gadsden. Got it! Yes, sir! A Morgan's Corner three-pointer for Zevin Gadsden. 27-11 now. The Warriors opening up a 16-point lead. That is our largest of the game. And I believe we're going to have a rules infraction coming. Zevin Gadsden broke the rules. That one was good. So he knocks that one down. I had 100% obstructed view. Thank you, Titus Lettering, on that one. Coach Crookshank working the sidelines, and no problem there. That's his territory. 27-12 is the score. We've got a timeout on the floor. Warriors with a 15-point lead. 8:23 to go in the opening half of basketball. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.
Bridge City Realty in Ottumwa is here to help you to secure your forever home. This is Jim Klingman, broker at Bridge City Realty.
Back to the action we go. 8:17 left on your first half clock. 27-12, the Warriors lead it. Perkins, Gadsden, Casey, Intizami, and Bridges on the floor for Indian Hills. Last night we met Brady Trinkle, who was the gentleman who gave Coach Cole Dewey his first shot. Yes, sir. Zevin Gadsden, light it up, young man. A Morgan's Corner three-pointer. He's got 9 points, and he is feeling it tonight here in Idaho. Get it out. That's going to be a goal 10. Boy, he got up there on that one, didn't he? Perkins jumping out of the gym on that one, but it was above the cylinder, and the bucket's considered good. Well, where do we set the under over on Zevin Gadsden for the night, as he is showing the hot hand for the Warriors? Can he go 20? Can he go 20? We'll see. Casey to the corner. Gadsden. Yes, sir! A Morgan's Corner three-pointer. Zevin Gadsden with 12. And there's still 7:23 to go in the first half. You think he's having any fun out there? There's an answer back by Santiago Casarin. And Gadsden's like, just give me the basketball, man. Will Casey down the lane, off the glass and good. 35-17 Warriors.
William Casey.
And what that means is if anybody else gets a delay game, it would be a technical. But Maury Frisbee tuned in. And that's probably, or Mary and Maury, I'm sure, both watching. Knocked loose into the hands of Tayshawn Bridges. Bridges to Gadsden. No way. Front of the rim. That one was out there near the gray line, but he is, I'm telling you right now, when he touches the ball, in his mind, everything's going in, and so far tonight it pretty much has. And coming up a little bit short on that one. Here's Will Casey the other way. Finds Perkins. That one is too strong. And the rebound is out of there by number 11, Santiago Casarin. Warriors in the lead with 6:06 to go in the first half, 35-17. And that's taken away. And then a foul, so another turnover on the Spartans. Walters, Bridges into Zami and Perkins on the floor. We're led in scoring right now by Zebin Gadsden with 12. He's knocked down 4 Morgan's Corner three-pointers. Casey kicks it out to the wing. Spartans have played man-to-man the entire game against us, as have the Warriors against them. Bridges with a nice take through traffic. Wouldn't go in for him, but a good job getting to the rim there. And the Spartans bring it across the timeline.
Hustle, here we go.
10 turnovers so far in the ball game on the Spartans, 2 on Indian Hills. This one is off the mark. Long rebound will go into the hands of the Spartans, and putting it up and in there is number 20, Mitch Jepson, who averages 6 a game. Young man out of Centerville, Utah. Casey is knocked loose. Fight for it. Bridges has it. Tayshawn into the lane, now to the corner. Trenton Walters with an open look. Off the iron, no good. Phyllis Dahl is watching. Go Warriors. Barb Lindemeyer, welcome in, Barb. Excited to have you tuned in tonight. Alan Lanerice watching. Thanks for the broadcast. You bet, Al. Always good to see those. Back to see those folks at the ball games. Dale and Karen Person are here tonight in Idaho. Heinemann Person Heating and Cooling, one of our fine sponsors. And there's a tie-up. Abdullah Fall. And for them, that is Christensen.
Alternating possession goes to Colorado Northwestern.
Spartans will have the possession. Dale Bryant, let's go Warriors. Kathy Ryder, let's go Hills. Our wrestlers are taking on North Idaho. That's number 1 versus number 2 in the country in a dual meet there in Centerville. Last I checked, Indian Hills is up 10-6 team-wise. But still a long way to go in that one. Shot clock is at 4. Long three-pointer off the iron, no good. Will Casey goes up and grabs it. And then we have a whistle and a foul. 4:26 to go on all further fouls. Landry, Nettie, Trinette. Let's go Trent. All right. That one is blocked out of there by Videra. Caden Nation with good defense there. And now taken away. That's going to be a turnover on the Warriors and a bucket there by Tyler Christensen. And Coach Cruikshank wants a timeout. His team's cut it to 14 at the moment. 35-21 Warriors lead with 3:57 to go. Casey and Perkins on the floor for Indian Hills. Schroeder Graphics takes the time to make sure that you are well taken care of. That one is off the mark, grabbed by Fall. Yes, sir. Abdullah Fall knocks that one down from three-point land, and it's 38-21. At Schroeder Graphics, we take the time and make the effort to ensure that we design exactly what you want. Call 682-6889. Schroeder Graphics, where our business makes your business look good. Another turnover on the Spartans. And that puts them now at 11. Walters changes directions and loses the handle. That'll be a turnover on Indian Hills. That's just the third time the Warriors have turned it over, so we've done a nice job of taking care of the basketball again tonight. And that's taken away by Indian Hills. Will Casey, he would love to get to that rim unabated, wouldn't he? Unfortunately, he can't finish there. 2:49 to go. First half, 17-point Indian Hills lead. Coming up at our Hy-Vee halftime, we'll take a look at the stats for you. Three-pointer coming here is off the mark by Christensen, and here comes the Warriors. Walters thought about it. Now goes to the hoop, has that blocked, knocked out of bounds, and did it go out? Yeah, it hits something back there. It's going to be Warrior basketball. Chris Shondell looking good, boys. Keep it up. Landry Trinette says D up, Warriors. Here comes A.T. Manuan checking in for the Warriors. Young man out of Austin, Minnesota, 6'4" freshman. Averages 3 points a ball game. Caden Nation, he can shoot it from there, I'll guarantee you. He pulls up from the elbow, rattled and stays. And for Caden, he's got 5 in the ball game now. And the Warrior lead is 19 with 2:11 to go in the first half. That one almost came loose on Arthur Videra. Knocked loose and a foul coming. That's going to go against Caden Nation, and on Caden, that'll be his first rules infraction. Venture for us. Rattled wouldn't go on that one. Out of bounds, Warrior basketball. 2:01 to go in the opening half. Walters up the floor. And A.T. Manuan, hey, baby, Will Casey with the follow. A.T. Manuan missed the layup, but we're kind of glad he did on that one as Will Casey gets the slam home. No good there and no foul. Here come the Warriors. Walters up the floor. Swings it to Caden Nation. He's got an open look. Yes, sir, Caden Nation. With a Morgan's Corner three-pointer, and Caden in the ball game now has 8. He averages 9 a contest. And that one goes in for Jameer Todd. Looked like he might have lost the handle, but he got it to go. Warrior lead is 45-24. $1:12 to go in the opening half. Manuan to Casey. Caden Nation. That one wouldn't go, but A.T. gets the board and then throws it away. Turnover on the Warriors. Cole Johnson up the floor. Stops, turns, now goes back to the baseline. And now he will survey things. We're under a minute, 49 seconds to go in the first half. That one was too strong, wouldn't go. Good follow there, though, by Mickelson, but he also comes up empty-handed on that one. It was swatted out of there by the Warriors. And it's 45-24. 18 on the shot clock, now 30 on the game clock, so about 14 seconds difference. And it's a 45-24 lead for the Warriors. 7 on the shot clock. Walters kicks to the corner, and they get the offensive foul call with 17 seconds to go. That one will go against Trenton Walters. First foul on Walters. 8 team fouls, but team control, so no free throws. Shot clock off, 10 seconds to go in the first half as we head towards our Hy-Vee halftime. Get it out of here, says Will Casey. I did not see your name on the list. I'm not letting you in. 5.9 to go in the half. Todd goes to the hoop. Shot is no good. Walters gives it a heave. I think it was a little late anyway, but that is how our first. Up the half, shot is no good. Gadsden does have 12 in the ball game, so the official scorebook has him at 12. And that's what I thought. I could have just swore he'd made 4 3-pointers, and he has. So we will go with that. And we appreciate the folks working here in the arena tonight. I'm going to tell you right now, doing live stats, hats off to those folks that do that. Ricky Webster does, and his crew there at Indian Hills do an amazing job. They do a great job here. But I don't know how people do that. It is just nonstop, and so great work. But occasionally, they miss something. And so on that one, the official book had Gadsden at 12, and we're going with that. That's what we had him at. Shot clock at 2. Throw to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds, and that'll be another turnover on the Golden Eagles. Warriors with the basketball into Allen Johnson. He got it. Smooth little shot from Amonte Allen Johnson from about 10 feet, and it's 47-24. This is where I'm sure Coach Dewey in the locker room talked about, guys, let's go out and let's just put this away. No messing around. It's a good basketball team we're playing, but there is a difference. Indian Hills is a top 10 level team. Intozami, no good. Will Casey, hey, baby!
William Casey.
That one fell right into the hands of Will Casey. There was nobody between him and the rim. Dulai lays it up and in. Basket's good, and the Warriors lead at 51-24. That one is no good. Grabbed out of there by Amonte Allen Johnson. Through traffic, and now a foul coming here on number 22, Tyler Christensen. That's his third, first team foul of the half on the Spartans. In that first half, had 8 points. He was feeling it. He's such a good scorer. We talked quite a bit about him in the postgame the other night. So smooth. That foul went against Indian Hills. Tayshawn Bridges was called for that one. And that was his second. But I'm trying to see if Tayshawn's even on the floor. So the big board may have been off on it. Again, I apologize. We are really working with limited vision here tonight. We will find a different place to sit tomorrow night. We're down on the floor, but sometimes when you do that, you are shielded by the coaches who stand and walk, and that's their place. But Bridges is not even on the floor, so that last foul could not have went against Tayshawn. That shot right at the shot clock was no good. Good track down by Intozami, but he had nowhere to go with it. So I don't know for sure who that foul went on, that last foul, but it was against the Warriors. And a missed shot right into the hands of Mitch Jepson, and he puts it in. Lori Perkins tuned in. Let's go Hills. Walters through traffic to Allen Johnson, and he's going to the free throw line. With limited visibility, working through Coach Cruikshank here. 52-26 is the score. Warriors in the lead. 17-10 to go in the ball game. Nice take there and a good finish. Cole Johnson, he averages 12 a ball game. Young man out of Kaysville, Utah. 6'2 sophomore's got some skills. Walters to the hoop, and it's good. Trenton now in the ball game has 7. Backdoor cut. They love that backdoor cut again. I like that too. That can make for some easy layups.
Spartan substitution number 4, Carson Forsey, checking in for the Warriors. Number 4, Zevin Gatson.
Carson Forsey checks in for the Spartans, and for the Warriors, look out. Zevin Gatson back out on the floor. He and Costello both. I got Gatson going for 20-plus tonight, and I got Costello going for 15-plus. We'll see if they get there. Hey, that's fancy basketball right there by Carson Forsey. Wow. Little spin move, and then lays it in. Gatson, you know he wants to shoot. Gives it up to Walters. Now back to Zevin. We'll stutter and go. Zevin trying to wrap around, and it's taken away. That pass was knocked free, and a turnover on the Warriors. Number 11 is Santiago Casarin to the corner. Three-pointer coming here is good. That is Carson Forsey. So he had that nice little spin play last time down, and then knocks down that three. 54-33. Warriors, the lead is 21. Costello to Intozami. Gadsden behind the back, swings it up top. Walters. Now Costello into the lane. Looking for a friend, goes to the corner for Gadsden. Yes, sir. Morgan's corner three-pointer for Zevin Gadsden. He's got 15 tonight. And for Indian Hills, the three-pointers have been abundant this evening. And a foul coming is going to put Cole Johnson on the free throw line. Indian Hills in the first half, they had a... Welcome in your comments. They're watching also from Lexington, Virginia tonight. Go Warriors. So welcome in, everybody. It's an honor to be here. We will have a post-game coming up with Coach Dewey. We'll get some comments from Coach. Gadsden spins. Now he's bumped a bit, and that's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Carson Forsey. On the floor for Indian Hills, J.V. Dashagas. Juo. Good to see him out there. Had a couple of fouls early in that first half. So he didn't. He got in but didn't get to play a lot. That's going to be a turnover on Indian Hills. Warrior lead is 22 with 14:55 to go. They take media timeouts at the under 14 and under 7 dead ball here in Idaho. Chagas helps away, now retreats in the lane, and that is no good. And Zevin Gadsden comes out of there with it. Gadsden between the legs, gives it up to Nation. Long three-pointer. That's off the iron, no good. Chagas with the board, brings it down though, and when you're the big fella and you bring it down, they're going to want a piece of it. Missed the shot, fight for it, rebound Spartans. Perkins on the defense there. They kick it out. Shot no good, and Chagas has the board. First look at Chagas this year. Great to see him out on the floor. Gadsden, three-pointer. Oh, wouldn't go. Gadsden's got 15 on the night. I've got him going 20-plus. And he swatched that one. Retreats, gets it to Costello. Costello coming up the floor. Brings it over the timeline, and I will slow it down a little bit.
Talk to each other, talk.
Quentin Perkins out of Dallas, Texas with the basketball for the Warriors. 57-35 Indian Hills. To Costello, into the lane, hangs. He's going to go to the free throw line. Might as well get it out of the way in a 57-35 game. Costello has not missed from the free throw line this year. He's shooting 100%. There, I said it. We'll see what happens. We've got our under 14 media timeout. 13:26 left. All right, Warrior fans, we lead at 57-35. Costello goes to the free throw line with 13:26 to go. Carolyn Dennis Thompson. The Warriors are looking great tonight. Thanks for commenting in there. That's Dr. Thompson's folks. And there he did it. I did it. Lutzering, I did it. Well, get it out of the way. You ain't going to make everyone all year. So, broadcasters, we have to give you the information we have available. He got that one. He's now just under 100% on the year. And go Zevin, you got this great shooting from Lisa Gadsden, absolutely. And Zevin, I got him. He's got 15 right now. I got him going for 20-plus tonight, and Costello for 15-plus tonight. Let's see. Barb, I jinxed him. Sorry. At the end of the day, it's highly likely that what we say has nothing to do with what happened out on the floor. But isn't it funny how it seems that way? Costello. Off the rim, no good. Fight for it, and out of there with it, the Spartans. 58-37, 12:49 to go in this matchup between, there's another turnover on the Spartans, and up ahead, and we give it right back. So a turnover on the Warriors as well. Warrior basketball brought to you in part by Craig Ford. They're the official automobile dealer of Go Hills TV and the Iowa Media Network. Check them out at gocraig.com. Craig Ford won't be beat on price. We appreciate all the fine sponsors. Nice pass there by Gadsden to Intizami, but he walked with it. Good floor vision there by Zevin. Arthur Videira checking in for the Spartans, young man out of Brazil. He's a 6'8 freshman. Averages 1.6 a game. Well, we are so thrilled to be here in Twin Falls, Idaho, and it's made possible by the commitment of the Indian Hills Athletic Administration and, even more importantly, by the sponsors that you hear. So please tell them thanks when you see them, when you're in their establishments, and please go see them in their establishments and tell them thanks for supporting Indian Hills and Go Hills TV. It's because of them we can bring you the great coverage here from Idaho, and we are so excited. Tomorrow night, two of the Blue Bloods are going to go at it here in Twin Falls. And that was a good, strong finish there by Arthur Videra. He stayed strong, worked through the contact, and all of a sudden, it is a 16-point game, and Coach Dewey is not a happy camper. And he takes a timeout, and he's going to try to tighten things up. You're watching Go Hills TV, powered by JBS.
Hi, this is Ben with Thomas Funeral Home, and you're watching Go Hills TV.
Hi, I'm Justin Klein. I'm the electrician for both Norris Asphalt and for Dowd Stone. I think we have a good fit here for just about everybody. This year, we're offering free tuition for anybody that wants to get their CDL. We would like to help you acquire that. If you're interested, definitely come on down, check us out, and apply.
I'm Travis Grossoms with Norris Asphalt and Dowd Stone. There's plenty of opportunity for growth. Most of our superintendents started at the bottom and worked their way up to a supervisor position. If you're interested in a career at Norris or Dowds, go to norrisasphalt.com/careers.
Warriors with the basketball out of the break. Costello to Alan Johnson. And into the lane to Intizami, and that's blocked out of there. No foul called. 5 on the Spartans in the half, 1 on the Warriors. Warriors, little jump defense there. Number 4 is Forsey. He's had a good second half. Shot clock at 7. Forsey in the lane to the hoop, and he's going to get a basket and a foul. I think basket is good. And the foul is going to go against Trenton Walters. Don't look now, we got a 14-point ball game, and here comes Will Casey. And coming in is Cole Johnson. And if the score we're looking at is we're keeping an eye on the wrestling here as well. Angela Oker working some stats for me tonight, and she's got a close eye on those Indian Hills wrestlers. If the score we have is right, Indian Hills is going to win the team score. They mathematically cannot be beat. They're at the heavyweight, and the score is enough that Indian Hills should not be able to be beat. Alan Johnson to the corner. Caden Nation, front of the rim, no good. And it is a 13-point ball game. The Warriors, who had the 45-24-point lead at the half and came out strong to start the second half, now find ourselves in some trouble. Or not in trouble, but find ourselves in a much closer ball game, I should say, 58-45.
Indian Hills personal foul on number 5, Trenton Walters.
Trenton Walters committed the foul. That's his third, and the third team foul. Caden Nation comes. So we need to make a run right back at them. Here I thought we'd come out and hopefully put it away, but this is a good basketball team. They do a lot of things right. 15 turnovers so far on the Spartans. Probably the one area that would concern them most here tonight. To the corner, three-pointer coming. Is on the money, and it is a 10-point ball game. And the intensity on that Colorado Northwestern bench picks up. Coach Cruikshank in his third season. And they play a lot of games in this arena, so they're no stranger to it. Walters takes it up, or takes it in, puts it up, no good. Fight for the basketball, and they come out of there with it, and the Warriors have gone cold. 9:35 to go. Indian Hills needs to find some intensity, needs to get the momentum shifted. And defense is how you start that. Jameer Todd kicks it up top. Now into the lane. Ball is loose. Costello nips it out of bounds. Game. It was a 21-point lead at the half. That is Cole Johnson. putting it up and got it, and they are feeling it right now. Again, if you're Indian Hills, you have got to find a way to stop this run, and then we got to come back at them with some fire of our own. It's an 8-point lead. We go under 9 minutes. Walters to Abdullah Fall to Alan Johnson. He's going to go to the hoop. Kicks to the corner. Mason Costello. Yes, sir! A Morgan's Corner three-pointer for Costello. And he's now got 10 in the ball game. He and Gadsden were the hot hands in that first half for us. And see if they can rally the troops here in the second half. Into the lane. Jameer Todd switches hands and puts it in. Again, this is a 5-0 ball club. This is a Division I school. Beat Mesa their last time out. Costello to Alan Johnson. Shot clock at 13. Will Casey gives it to Walters. Shot clock at 6. Costello to the corner. Will Casey. Off the rim, no good. Costello's got the board. Gives it to Will. Shot clock reset to 20. Walters. Crossover. Goes to the hoop. And there, I believe, is the foul. So that was quite a bit of contact. This time he'll get the foul call. 2 free throws coming. That's going to go against Cole Johnson. That's his first 6-team foul. We'll have 2 here, and then we'll be in the bonus the rest of the way now. Walter's a 92% free throw shooter on the season. Our high-definition cameras provided by Dr. Mark Altfellish at the Optical Shop in downtown Ottumwa. That one went in. Gadsden coming in for Costello. And Walters got them both. And the lead is back to 11 for Indian Hills. Alan Johnson on the defense. I'll tell you what, Indian Hills can get all up in your business on defense. And our backcourt guys, Alan Johnson, Perkins, Gadsden. Almost an over and back. They turn it over. Gadsden. And his pass, I believe, went off of their foot, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Okay, so we'll keep the possession. But another turnover there on the Spartans. And that's where on the inbounds, guys are better off just get into the backcourt because you can go. But once he had both feet planted, he established himself in the front court. And then he found himself in a little trouble trying to hold his balance. Will Casey to Abdullah Fall. Fall to Casey. Gadsden runs the baseline. Shot clock at 11. Warrior lead is 11. Casey to the hoop, and a good finish by Will Casey. He's one of the best in the country, and guys like him can really take over at times like these, and that's what we need. And a whistle against Alan Johnson. He wanted it. And we're going to head into our media timeout with a 65-52 lead. You're watching Warrior basketball. Of the halftime break and really got after it. There was 18:23 left to go when we led by 27, and then it got down into single digits. But now the Warriors have the 65-52 lead. And again, this is a good Colorado Northwestern basketball team. Now a foul. Gadsden and Alan Johnson were working hard on the defense, and the official saw something he didn't like, and a rules infraction called against Alan Johnson, or excuse me, against Gadsden. That's the second on 7 to go along with his 15 points on the night for Zeman. 5 3-pointers. The Warriors now at this point are 13 of 31 from three-point land. And that one's good. And we've got an 11-point ball game, 65-54. Forsey put that one in. Will Casey. Gadsden. Yes, sir. A Morgan's Corner three-pointer for Zevin Gadsden. He's got 18 points, 6 three-pointers for the young man. This is an Indian Hills season high for Gadsden, for him. Up ahead, Gadsden trying to get it to Abdullah Fall for some fun, but we're going to end up turning it over. So Zevin Gadsden with a career high here in his early college career. And that last one, I mean, he was shooting it before he even caught it, it seemed like. That is how hot he is feeling. .539 to go, 14-point Warrior lead. And Abdullah Fall gets enough of that to derail it, as it looked like Jameer Todd would have the bucket, and Abdullah denies it. Gadsden gives it up this time to Alan Johnson. He gives it back to Zevin. Zevin's going to let it fly. Wouldn't go, front of the rim. 5:15 to go, 14-point lead, Indian Hills. Trying to get to 5-1. Indian Hills ranked number 10 in the country. Tomorrow night, it's the Golden Eagles, the home team, College of Southern Idaho. That's going to be a foul. And that's a good job there by number 4, Forsey, because he knew he could go get contact. He knew he could go get that foul, so that's a good heady play there to get himself 55. And Forsey got them both. He's a 54.5% free throw shooter on the season, but he knocked them both down there, and it's a 12-point ball game. Walters goes baseline. Dribble is cut off, and he will look to kick it back out. Abdullah thought about it. Now goes into the lane, and there's going to be a foul up top here on Jepson. And Abdullah will go to the free throw line. Abdullah, 86% free throw shooter on the season. 7th team foul on the Spartans. And Fall got it. And he got both of those. So that one was good for Abdullah. And that gives him 7 points in the ball game tonight. And the Warrior lead is at 14. Largest was 27. We led by 21 at the half. Gadsden all up in the business of Forsey, and he forces a turnover. Now to Fall. Fall steps through, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Abdullah. And we'll check the replay there. And instant replay. Lettering is running our Dr. Mark Altfellish high-definition camera. Titus Lettering is producing and directing, and Angela Oker is on stats tonight here in Twin Falls, Idaho. Got in last night about 7 o'clock. And kudos, Brady Trinko, who we met last night, gave us the recommendation, went to a place called Anchors, had a great meal, had some good hot wings, and then got us a good night's sleep after a long day of travel. That one's knocked loose, another turnover on the Spartans, and that has been kind of their Achilles heel tonight, is that is turnover number 18 on the Spartans tonight. And they average 17. Gadsden dumps it down to Abdullah, and he'll dribble out. Now to Will Casey. Casey is going to let it fly. That one's off the mark, and it'll be rebounded by Alan Johnson. Shot clock resets to 20. Up top to Trenton Walters. 3:41 to go and a 14-point Indian Hills lead. Now Will Casey. Alan Johnson stepped through and got it. Kissed the front of the rim and then rolls in for Amante Allen Johnson. And Amante now has 5 in the ball game. 16-point Warrior lead. That's knocked free. Abdullah. Oh, Will was standing down there ready to have some fun. Zevin Gadsden. Shoot it, kid. He's got 18. I predicted him early when I seen he had the hot hand to go for 20 tonight. Need a couple more. I had Costello at 15. He needs a few more, but they've had great nights. Nice spin move. Fancy basketball, Alan Johnson. Wow, what a play by the young man out of Flint, Michigan. And the Warrior lead is 74-56 with 2:42 to go. That was highlight play there for Amante Allen Johnson. That three-pointer is off the mark. Will Casey's got it. It's knocked free. It'll be Warrior basketball, but no foul. And Quentin Perlman is not over, but you would hope with a 19-point lead in 2/3. I have a question. Vlad has not played tonight. Vlad's a little under the weather, so he's not hurt. It's just he was a little bit sick the other night, so we're just trying to get him healthy, get him feeling better. So that's the scoop on Vlad. Will Casey trying to swat that one, but a good finish there by Carson Forsey. He's had a heck of a ball game now. Takes that one away and heads in and lays it in. So Forsey is really was a large part of why they stuck around here and actually made a little run. He's got 16 points. Hey, baby, Will Casey with another slam for the Warriors. And 77-60 with $1:35 to go. And Indian Hills looking to get out of here and get to 5-1 and get a Hy-Vee Warrior win. Gadsden trying to knock it loose. Unable to do so. They keep the possession. He's still working on it. Now him and Costello teaming up. Jameer Todd, no good. Jamal Intizami's got it with $1:16 to go. We're going to have a foul coming. And we're going to have, I think, is it Perkins? Yeah, Perkins is going to go to the free throw line. So Carson Forsey with 16 points tonight. Young man can play some basketball, no doubt. He is a freshman out of St. George, Utah, 6'1" freshman, who averages 9 a ball game. $15 for Casey tonight. And Will averages 17.5, so another solid night for Will Casey. Loose ball. Costello's got it. 55 seconds to go. Up ahead to A.T. Manuan. Hell, my goodness, if that would have went. What a smooth little move up and under, but it wouldn't go. 19-point lead. That one's off the mark. Intizami has that knocked loose. Turnover on the Warriors. And again, when it's over, we'll give you quick finishing numbers. Another turnover on the Spartans. And we will get out of here and get out of the way for the next game. Got to move quick on these classics. But we will have a post-game interview coming up with Coach Dewey shortly after the game. He'll meet with the team, and then we'll catch up with him and get his thoughts on this one. With 20 seconds to go, it's going to be another Warrior win, a Hy-Vee Warrior win. Shot clock at 7. We'll see. I don't know if we'll shoot it. We will. Caden Nation wouldn't go. And now the Spartans would likely get one last shot here. Forsey, he got it. That's going to put him at 19 on the night and going to make it 79-63. Indian Hills will dribble out, and we will win the ball game. It'll be a Hy-Vee Warrior win for Indian Hills, handing Colorado Northwestern their first loss of the year. We were up by 27 at one point in the ball game, but the Spartans didn't go away. They fought back, made a ball game of it there for a bit, and it'll be a 16-point Indian Hills win, a Hy-Vee Warrior.